Hello, and welcome back to Gimbal's Tip of the Week, where we provide you with practical suggestions on building a more profitable and productive law practice. And no, you definitely don't need to be an attorney to benefit from our tips. They're designed to help anyone working in the legal profession. I'm Karen Skinner. Last week, we talked about putting together a great project team, and there's a link in the show notes. This week, we're going to talk about the huge elephant that sits in every room when you start talking to lawyers about process improvement. It goes like this. Why should I get more efficient? I bill by the hour. If I get my work done faster, I'm going to make less money. We hear this almost every time we run a workshop, speak at a conference, or work with clients on targeted process mapping and improvement projects. Unless all the work is flat fee, as soon as you start advocating for process improvement in your firm, you're going to hear this too. The billable hour is responsible for a lot of the woes in our business. It keeps lawyers at the office long after another person would have gone home. It incentivizes inefficiency that clients pay for in their bills and lawyers pay for in mental health and gray hair. Don't let it be an excuse to stay inefficient. Instead, use our 3 key questions to overcome this resistance to efficiency. Question 1 goes like this. Right now, are you able to get all of your work done every day and still go home when you want to? In almost 10 years, we have never had a lawyer answer yes to this question. There are never enough hours in the day to accomplish everything we want. And for small firm attorneys, it's worse. Most are spending at least 40% of their day on non-billable work. So explain to the naysayers that process improvement helps them find more time to do quality work that clients value and will pay for. Question 2 goes like this. Is there anything in your day that takes longer or seems harder than it should? Again, everybody has something that frustrates them, takes too long, or gets in the way of accomplishing that work they'd really like to do. So get people talking about what frustrates them and then explain that process improvement targets those frustrating things, reduces those elements of friction in their day so they can get on with their important work. Question 3 is, do you ever write down your time, maybe before you even enter it, to account for time you know was wasted or some task you or an associate did that you know you can't charge the client for? Process improvement helps eliminate the things lawyers typically write off or write down because an optimized process can be designed so those things just don't happen, or at least not as often. So tell the skeptics that your project will reduce write-offs by making sure the right people are doing the right work at the right time and cost, so they won't be wasting so much time. Instead, people will be putting their time to value-adding use you can actually bill for. Tell the naysayers, even if you bill by the hour, improving your processes will allow you to complete more work in less time at less cost. You can do whatever you like with the time you save. Develop more business, do more work, learn a new practice area, go home sooner, go home earlier at the end of the day. But you will be writing off less and billing for more of the time that you're in the office. You'll be more productive and profitable. If you want to get started for hunting for those frustrations, the wastes that are getting in the way of preventing you from delivering your services quickly and efficiently, the things you're routinely writing down or writing off, then use the link in the show notes below and get our 8 Waste Workbook. Use it to find the hidden wastes that are killing your practice. And don't forget that you can build flat fee elements into work that's normally charged by the hour. So look for the routine things and map them out, optimize them, automate what you can, and price them at a flat fee that maximizes your margin for that element of the work. That's it for this week's tip. Join us next week for more on building a more profitable and productive law practice. Oh, and by the way, we are deep into the planning phase for our upcoming workshop on matter management boards, which are a key tool for tracking the progress of tasks and managing your files. David is busy creating demos on making these boards and using them digitally. Check out our free matter management board setup checklist and click here if you want to get on the waiting list for the December workshop. You'll find links to these things that we've talked about today in the notes to this episode. If you enjoyed this video, like it and share it, and maybe add a comment or ask us a question. We will definitely get back to you. If you want more articles and tips like this delivered right to your inbox, don't forget to sign up below so that you never miss one of our tips of the week. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week.